gratitude and just understanding that I get today to do what it is that I want to do. I get today to say the things that I want to say. I get today to love on the people that I want to love on. Helps you live a more grateful life and live with less regrets, right? Because everything that I'm doing today,
oh yeah, I'm the best that ever did it, I'll admit it. I'm the best that ever did it, I'll admit it. I'm the best that ever did it, I'll admit it.
What's up, family? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, because we're dropping videos every week, and I don't want you to miss them. I think I titled this video, What I Would Tell My 20-Year-Old Self. Now, I've seen this topic come up across, YouTube, Instagram, things like that, a lot of times, actually. And it just has me thinking, what are some things that I would probably tell myself at the age of 20 or even in my 20s, not only to kind of set me ahead of the crowd, but really to kind of just propel myself into the spaces that I'm trying to be in for that future time period, so I guess which is pretty much now. And like I said, it just had me thinking, man, and I think I've been able to kind of narrow it down to a few areas and a few things that I would tell myself, but I had to really think about it for a little bit and kind of reflect on it before I brought it to this video, because I just, it's one of those things where if I had only knew then, it's one of those things like, man, I wish somebody would have told me, or I wish I would have listened when somebody told me back then. And you start to see that in a lot of areas in your life as you start to reflect. And remember, I'm doing this meditation thing, and I'm bringing a lot more awareness and presence back into my life. So I'm starting to review a lot of the areas, not saying necessarily that they're bad areas, but areas where I can improve and holding myself accountable to making those improvements and making that change in these certain areas that I want to see. So, not to hold you guys any much longer, man, let's get straight into it, all right? So, number one is going to be stack your bread. Now, I feel like financials are something that are always going to be, I don't want to say an issue, but financials are always going to be there, right? It's either you're going to have it or you don't have it. Now, the reason I say stack your bread is because it involves discipline, right? It involves having a budget. And when you're able to stick to something like that, these are some of the things that help to make you high value, right? And I think those are terms that kind of thrown out a lot around the masculine area of YouTube, but it's high value. Now, that's a disciplined person. That's somebody who can set a goal and achieve it, or stick to something and have the discipline to actually see it through, right? So with a budget, when you're able to have discipline in your budget and be a good steward of your money, like that sets you up so much for things that you want, things that you want to do, places you want to go, just so many different things where you don't have to worry about the financial aspect of it. Now, I'm not saying that sticking to a budget, you'll never have another money problem ever in your life, because who knows what happens but I think you're better prepared for those things, right? And not only does it help you in the moment of now, it also propels you in those areas where maybe in the future you're gonna have even more responsibility. Like right now, I just have responsibility to myself, but if I'm able to stick to a budget now and just be alone, imagine what I'll be able to do if I have a family, if I have a wife, and that's additional income. The more you're able to kind of stick to these disciplines, the better off it'll be, the more prepared you'll be in the future. And I think it just kind of helps you set up the right, practices for the future and the future person that you're trying to be, right? So that's number one. I think you should stack your bread. Try to save up a lot of money. Try to invest early. Now, I'm not saying you have to have millions of dollars to invest, but $10 here, $50 here, that stuff goes a long way, man. And you might not think about it, or you might not think it does, but that stuff kind of adds up. $10 10 times is $100. 100 times, that's $1,000. You know what I mean? So I think if you keep putting those types of things into practice, man, you'll start to see like how you start to see it increase, right? And that's just when you start to, the more you increase, the more your bounty grows, and that's how you get the overflow, man. So definitely number one is gonna be stack your bread. Okay, and part number 2 is gonna be maximize your appearance. Now I know when you first hear that, you're thinking, just how good you look. And I'm not talking about just how good you look. Now, when I say maximize your appearance, I'm talking about how you take care of yourself. Are you working out? Are you exercising? Are you eating right? Do you have a good skincare routine? Do you have a night skincare routine? Do you brush your teeth? Do you go to the dentist? These are all those things build upon each other, right? And you think about it, right? Your appearance is your business card. That's your first impression. When you look at somebody and they don't look, like they're taking care of themselves, you're less likely to kind of want to be involved with that person. And I'm not just talking about like romantically, but I mean, you go to the bank and a guy looks like he doesn't manage his money well, why would I let him manage my money? So it's different things like that where you start to pick up, like I said, I'm going to start using this word a lot, but that's when you start to become aware of the things that kind of set people apart, man. It's where a person focuses their attention, that's who they are, right? So if you're focusing your attention on, where you're putting your money and being a good steward of your finances, you're going to be successful at finance. If you're putting good amount of energy and attention to your health, you're going to primarily be a pretty healthy person, unless it's some underlying condition that you just are unaware of. But for the most part, by society standards, man, you're going to be a healthy individual, and you're going to be able to contribute to your own success and your own journey for a long period of time because you're taking care of yourself, right? So stack your bread, maximize your appearance, do what it takes, man. Do what you need to do, whether that's, like I said, get in shape and get after it, stay healthy, live a healthier lifestyle, whatever the case may be. You don't have to be a fitness guru, you don't have to be a power lifter or anything like that, but 3 times a week, if you can commit to 3 times a week of some type of cardio or some type of exercise, maybe it's walking or whatever the case may be, you'll be in pretty good shape, man. I'm not saying you'll be exactly where you need to be, because some of us it takes different things, but you'll be in pretty good shape, man, and you can just start building upon that foundation that you're setting for yourself. And number 3 that I would tell my 20-year-old self, man, live intentionally. I have this concept, I call it living in 24s, right? Because I think as much as we plan for the future, we often miss the present, and you only get 24 hours to live. And I'm not saying that you get exactly 24 hours, but you only get the days that you get. Every day is a blessing, every day is a gift. When you wake up, most of us take for granted the fact that we actually woke up. How many people do you know that actually haven't woken up today, or can't live a fully functional life? So I think gratitude and just understanding that I get today to do what it is that I want to do. I get today to say the things that I want to say. I get today to love on the people that I want to love on. It helps you live a more grateful life and live with less regrets, right? Because everything that I'm doing today is something that I'm choosing to do. I'm not gonna blame anybody that I made these choices. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit back and expect anybody to do anything for me. I'm I'm gonna live intentionally, man. I'm gonna live off my 24s, and I'm gonna try to maximize my 24s as much as possible. But you gotta live intentionally. You gotta put the energy and effort into living the most successful life that you can dream of. Not societal success, but success and what it means to you. So those are my 3 things, man. Stack your bread, of course. You need your financials. Maximize your appearance. Take care of yourself. And live intentionally, man. Just live the life that you want to live. You get a choice. Choose the life that you want to live so that you can be happy, man. And I think a lot of times we're chasing this happiness, but we're not chasing things that actually make us happy. We're chasing things that make other people happy, or things that we think will make us happy. No, choose the things that actually make you happy. Go set a goal, set a plan, go out there and get it. Live intentionally, man. And I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer than that. I appreciate you guys making it to the end of the video. Like I said before, if you're new to the family, like, share, subscribe, come join our village. Website coming soon, private Facebook group coming soon, because I want us to have somewhere to kind of meet and piggyback and feed off of each other. You know, I want our village to have a place that we can call our own. So that's coming soon. Welcome to the Master and the Man family. I do believe this video found you for a reason. I'm sorry, I feel like I rushed that. I'm sorry if it feels like I rushed that, but I just wanted to kind of connect with you guys and get that off my head. About to go check out the gym really quick. I'm trying to find a new gym membership, so about to go run in here and check out the gym. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. I like to call this Millionaire Monday. I feel pretty good today. You know, live good, feel good, or look good, feel good, live good, all that good stuff, man. So, happy Millionaire Monday. Go out there and get it. Set some goals. Go out there and achieve your success. I like to end my videos with keep mastering yourself. Become the best version of yourself. And if you need anybody, you need some help, you need some accountability, my email is below in the description. Go ahead and shoot me an email and let's figure out a way that we can help each other. All right?